cock the gun and then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, you're on the turret.
I feel like you're much better doing that than I am. It's just look at that. See, you can get away with that.
It's natural.
Everyone's just like, Golden Boy, you look like an idiot. You
you look great.
Oh no,
it's the soul patch. It looks majestic.
Oh,
if I could grow.
What is it with you guys saying if I could grow? Like Reflections is obsessed with growing facial hair.
No. Well, that's because he's not a man yet. We've established this. I told him. I said, you have to be a man to have facial hair. But, like, I can't rock that soul patch like you can, but.
Dude, I mean, I guess.
It looks good.
I'm going to have to try out without the soul patch.
No, you can't. That is you. That is you.
Strap. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. So we are going to have Phenom on the screen as we go ahead and take a look at what is going on here. Phenom will have the bomb in hand, and he is going to be waiting to see if anyone's going to make a mistake. Of course, you could see that the TK, they know. Like, off the break, a team like they're not going to get risky. They're going to go straight A. And Team Kaliber predicted that wonderfully. You could see that their setup is going to be Goonjar as well as Sharp in theory, just holding this area down. But Goonjar is going to get taken out. That is not going to look good. Sharp is going to be the one on your screen. And look at what he's using, that MK48 with the dual band. That is not good. I mean, especially if you decide to push out from boxes.
Yeah, it's very tough. I mean, Neslo's been sitting here watching back alley basically the entire time saying, guys, I have our back. And they are in a 3-on-2 scenario here as it starts to slow down a little bit. And, you know, the ball's in TK's court right now.
That's right. And Sharp's going to be pouring down shots right through the L wall there. Bomb is still going to be in the hands of there. And Bloods is going to get taken out. That is going to leave it up to Fargo. He's going to be by himself with 18 seconds left on the clock. He knows that Sharp is going to have that LMG, but he is going to get taken out. And Theory with the first blood. He is going to win this round for his team. It is going to make 1-0. And let's take a look at the final kill cam.
Oh, look at Theory. That MMS. You know, fun fact. Ogre 2 kind of started that MMS.
That was actually something I was talking about with Maven. Yeah, we were referring to it. Yeah, because it was a tweet that Ogre 2 made during the practice, I guess run of COD Champs. And it was a tweet that Ogre 2 made saying, I don't understand why pro teams do not use the MMS. And then, but people were using it, but they weren't like using it exclusively. And then we just started to see it more and more. I got to give credit to Ogre 2, but that's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, yep. Neslo now rocking the overkill. He's getting shot from the back alley. He's going to take a little bit of cover here. Looking down at the ground, thinking about his decision, and he's going to be taken out. That's going to be a 4-on-3 in favor of Dare.
Look at Sharp. He's still going to be running that MK48 with dual banded stock. That is quite interesting here. Goonjar is going to be pushing up aggressively, and they do have control of the A bomb site, Gandhi. So that means this is going to be going down right now. But look at Phenom. Phenom able to pick up one. Fargo is going to be on the other side. Sharp needs to get away from this one, find himself a great angle so that this way, if anyone decides to challenge, if anyone decides to go and defuse that bomb, he will be waiting for them.
Ooh, man, down goes Theory there. Now it's going to be Sharp, got it one, and now he's going to be taken out, and now it's going to be tied at 1 apiece.
All right, well, let's see who's going to go for it. It is going to be Fargo, who is formerly known as Silly.
Is he?
Yeah.
Silly.
Silly, but
it's a good name.
I think Fargo was. I think Fargo was like his like, hey guys, I'm growing up.
Yeah, you got to have those names. Did you have a precast pre-gamer tag?
Yeah, it was weird, man. Back in the day, my name was Sergeant Joe. Yeah, dude.
You're not even close to a Joe.
I completely agree. it was based off of a RPG I used to play back in the day called Stupidin. Yeah, I was a big fan of it, and there was a character in it named Sergeant Joe, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna copy this because I lack originality.
Yeah,
and then I further lacked originality when I called myself Golden Boy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Neslo pushing through the back alley here. Has a guy in front of him, barely misses that shot. Man. He's gonna be cleaned up, and now Fargo. I mean, Dare's winning these first breaks each time.
They are, and that's the thing, right? Getting the early pick is great, but the problem is that Dare's not able to capitalize on it, and then they end up losing it. And look here.
Oh, man.
Too Quick's going to come up here on the flank.
Oh, man.
He's going to go for the kill. He knows that the other one's going to be inside. He positions himself lovely.
Nice.
There's going to be a lot of pressure. And look at the coordination as they manage to shut that down. Theory, last man left alive. There goes that EMP. That's going to shut out his MMS, only giving him really just a red dot sight or a HD red dot sight. And he is going to get taken out. That will do it. Widescreen red dot, not that helpful when you really needed that MMS there.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they actually switched it up and they started throwing EMPs to counter that as well.
Yeah, well, you have to expect it.
You have to.
You have to. So much at LAN play, we've been seeing players bust out that MMS.
And, we haven't really seen the sniper come in too big of a factor here. you know, Neslo, really with the addition of Overkill into Black Ops 2, a lot of players are actually able to shine as snipers because, you know, they could have that sub as their backup.
Yeah.
And Neslo is one of those players who normally shines with the sniper. I mean, he gets good picks.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, looking at it, right, it's been such a breath of fresh air because in, you know, casting a bunch of other games like MW3, it really was just like a two-gun game. This time around, there's a little bit more variety, and I think that's super important. Even seeing players bust out LMGs, that was something that we saw at the end of MW3, strategies on there that were actually working out pretty well, like maps like Underground. So that's why I think that it's just great to see that metagame just continue to evolve here with this particular title. But anyway, moving on to the action, Sharp is going to be able to take out one, and wow, just a quick one. I had no time to switch.
Chance.
Look at that.
I guess we'll find out what happened.
Yeah, actually, all three players end up getting taken out at the same convenient time.
Right?
Look at
Sharp
that.
got the one, and there's the second. Great play. That square, there's so much you can do with it, and it's a lot of a mental game, too, because you see him in there, and you're like, oh, which side is he going to go? And if you're really tricky, you can kind of jump back in and jump out, and then, as everyone knows, when you jump around the corner, you have that, like, split second where you see the other person first. So.
Yeah, it's only in those instances where you get pincered, right? Because the square, while it is very resourceful, while it's very helpful, if you're not careful or if you're playing in a 1v2 and you decide to camp inside of there, you will get pincered and you will get taken out. Like, I mean, it's very rare to see a team not capitalize on that situation. But yeah, it's just, that's the thing, a lot of options, a lot of movement options here with the way that Standoff is designed. Now, Phenom with the bomb in hand, he's going to wait and see if they can make something happen. Again, get that early pick, but capitalize on it. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Neslo is going to be there for the stop.
Neslo getting that pick there from the deli. Cleans one up. Now 4-on-3 here. They do have the bomb, and, you know, we might see actually a little bit of a B push here, but they do have to be careful because I think TK is starting to sniff them out. I mean, Neslo is watching that directly with the sniper, and look at their positioning, man. They're all grouped together, so if anything does happen crazy, they're going to clean up everyone.
Yeah, well, so they know they completely won A, right? They know that A is theirs, and there you go. So I think the bomb has not gone down yet.
Nope.
Oh, that's interesting. So the bomb hasn't gone down yet. Let's see. What is Phenom going to do here? Because he is going to be able to make something happen. He is able to take out Theory. And now looking, Neslo knows. Neslo knows he's going to be there, and he gets dropped. That is going to hurt them so much. Too Quick's going to be by himself. He will be a little red recovering from that one. Shots exchange, able to find one. That was going to be Goonjar with 9 seconds left on the clock. Shots going down. And
through the wall.
He won't make anything happen. Sharp will take that one, making it 3-2.
Great play there, man. I really like how TK... You always hear about obedience in Call of Duty in every single game that you play at a competitive level.
Yes.
Some teams, you know, they might get that advantage and start pushing a little bit overzealously, but them, they just grouped together and they said, you know what, we won A. Guys, just cut off the routes. They can only go one other place.
Exactly.
Right?
And of course, it's not easy to do that. You know?
Yeah, it isn't.
It's not easy to do that. But when you do, it is about that obedience. Like you said, Gandhi, you just need to be like, all right, guys, we know. There's nowhere they can go. And then you see a lot of younger players that they're like, okay, we know that they're where they are, run! And then they all run. Like, rush, lemmings, go over there, and then they all get taken out. Those are the kinds of situations that you want to avoid. So, all right, looking here, of course, Team Kaliber, they're going to be the ones on the attack with a victory here. They will go up 4-2, taking, you know, and of course, 2 rounds away from taking this series 2-0. But Dare has an opportunity. They can tie this one up and continue to just have that tug of war. And it seems like they were able to win A, Team Kaliber,
well,
so they might
Dare
go
didn't even challenge it. They ended up sitting back at their base trying to get a pick, and now Goonjar makes him pay. And Goonjar shooting so well. The bomb is going to go down. There's going to be players pushing basically from where they spawned. They didn't move far at all. They've been sitting in that one spot, and now this is going to be a 3-on-3 scenario, still on board. And jumping over to Too Quick as he's going to get sniped by Neslo.
That's right. Fargo is going to get dropped, and Phenom's going to be the last person left alive, creeping around the corner. He's going to see him right there.
Nice.
And he's able to win it. That was dangerous, though, because he ended up getting shot once, despite the fact that he did have that slight upper hand. Bomb's going to go off in about 20 seconds here. Phenom looking cross. He wants to see if he can take out this player by the statue, but instead, very smart move, going by the L wall. Now Phenom thinking, okay, I have A-bomb clear, but I'm not able to make a plan happen. Yep. And there you see, or diffuse, Sharp goes in and gets a stop. Team Kaliber goes up by 2.
Team Kaliber looking so good.
Yeah.
They are looking just flawless. I mean, Sharp's positioning here, and, you know, the thing about Phenom there is he shot a little bit, and when it's a 2-on-1 scenario, especially when you're playing against, you know, these top-level teams, they're going to coordinate their push together and say, hey, man, just get an angle. He has to go to this spot. We're going to pinch him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It really is just about that pinch, man.
It really is.
Yeah, dude, like just find the player and corner him. It's
that's
as
it.
simple as that. So now looking here, of course, with Dare on the attack.
Ballsy.
Quick
Oh
and
my.
Bloods both get taken out. That is going to be huge there. I believe that was going to be Theory and Neslo with a pick. Great job, able to establish that one at the early game.
Yeah, and Neslo's actually on a 4 spree here, so he's feeling good. Earlier in the tournament, I cast his match, and he went 11-1, which is apparently pretty decent in Search and Destroy.
It is very, very good if you're able to go 11-1, and a great shot there by Phenom as he was able to take out Sharp and Fargo. They have to work together here. They have to figure out where their plan of attack is going to be. And if you are Team Kaliber, you're thinking, all right, we leave A open. We make them think A is open. Look at this player here. Look at Goon. He's going to mess someone's day up if he turns left. He's going to mess someone's day up.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty pissed off. They're going to be like, who hide? That's the one thing, everyone says about Call of Duty. They're like, why would you hide in this room? Like,
yeah.
How are you even having fun? And
right
there it is. And there's another guy hiding in the cutout of the wall.
So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this at the kill cam, because this is just a perfect example. We're talking about who hides there.
Why would you hide there?
Finds one. Puts the shot down, continues to fire because the guy's like, I got this, never mind.
How funny is it that Neslo comes out of that little cutout? He's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, I was knocking on the door, no one's home. Came through this way.
Decided to burst in,
Apparently the wall's broken on the other side. Could have went through that side, but, whatever.
That's just great. That truly is great positioning there by Goonjar. Again, you just saw it on the map. They let them believe A was accessible, but if they wanted to go and take out a player by B, they had the access to do so. That is the lovely thing here about Search and Destroy. That's why I love casting this game type.
It's so interesting to watch Neslo play. And, look at all this map just scurry. All the little bombs are just like, everyone get out of there! But Neslo, he's been pushing bottom brown each time. And if he sees something that he likes, he's going to go. But if not, he double backs to see what his teammates are doing to actually go back towards A instead of getting that early pick. Luckily, they were able to use the streak and get one already. And now there's actually one guy remaining, and that is going to be Bloods.
Let's see if Bloods is going to be able to stay alive here. You have to watch out for Neslo. They're going to be meeting each other at the street here any second now. Bloods goes for the win, and he gets taken out for the final stop by Neslo, making it 6-2. Team Kaliber is feeling great right now. Let's take a look at this final kill cam shot, this snipe from Neslo. He waits for it.
Look at them.
Lines it up.
Right in the solar plexus.
And let's see what the scoreboard has to show us here at this matchup, because I think Neslo did pretty well in the standoff game.
He played very, very well in that one, bud. That's for sure. Taking a look here, Neslo actually he did his job though. I mean,